All right, hello. I'm gonna play this game for a little bit, at the very least. I've been wanting to play this game, but I needed to get warmed up because I was very, very, very bad, and I'm still not good. But the main idea that I've been trying to go for is a generational team, and I've wanted to go through each generation and use, teams based on the Pokédex of that game. So this one is obviously Kanto, if you can't tell, which is good because there are quite a few Kanto mons that are pretty alright in this current meta format. I played for the first season and did okay, I guess. I got to Ultra Ball Tier 1. I got like one win away from Master Ball multiple times, never got it, and then I would just spiral down into Tier 2 of Ultra Ball, so that never happened. But I have some history of VGC not significant enough for it to matter. I started in Sword and Shield and then played a little bit of Scarlet and Violet, and I think that's the only games that I've really touched. I think those are really the only games because Diamond and Pearl really didn't have much, but Scarlet and Violet's been pretty long. I didn't play it very much there though. Either way, I'm just gonna get started. This team is garbage. It's not very good. It has gone through multiple different iterations, I guess. The point is just trying to counter things that are popular, right? That's kind of the whole purpose of any team. So I'm not a team builder, and that means I'm gonna have a hard time. This looks like it is a Parish song team. Maybe Rain too. I'm also not very good at picking teams, which is kind of important as well. I don't really know what I want to use here. It's kind of a mess right now because I just did kind of overhaul the team a very small amount. So I feel like Sun can be good here. Starmie can be pretty alright as well. It has Ice Spinner, so it can hit a lot of the team for pretty good damage. In fact, I really like that one there. Machamp has Wide Guard and Quick Guard just for fake out. I guess I could actually maybe do that. I'm more worried about a Sash though on a random Pokemon. Do I even run Aerodactyl here? I'm not really major speed control. I don't really see Venusaur being that great either. Dragonite has low kick, so he can do pretty good there. Guess I could run Arrow. Sure, why not? I'm not trying to win every game, I'm just trying to learn, which is important, but there's a lot of funny items in this game, like Bright Powder and Quick Claw. Okay, so entrainment maybe? I think. You can't throw out any quick attack. So Machamp is slow. He's kind of there also for not really afraid of Hawlucha. Hawlucha's fast though, so I'd like to get rid of him quickly. Psycho Cut would be better if he's gonna Mega Evolve. Okay, maybe I don't know if Bullet Punch does enough damage. I don't even know if I'm faster, honestly. We'll go for this. I don't think it's great, but okay, he's actually faster. So is he Scarfed? I expect a Fissure then, right? Wait, he wouldn't be Scarfed. He's Mega. Don't mind me. Does he just have a higher speed tier? Probably, I guess. Does it take? It shouldn't take the Mega speed tier. Hold on, it may just be fast. I don't know much about Hawlucha. Okay, damage. Trainment. Snorlax is probably going to try to Fissure into Starmie. 118. And oh no, it stays at 118. What is... He may be Jolly. That makes some sense. You go after Champ. Why? Okay, it may be Jolly or something like that. Boost speed. I'm not really afraid of that. Well, I'm a little afraid of whatever comes out next, but Dragonite should be faster than Lax. So we just get rid of him. You can't even Fissure. Okay, you're probably gonna try like Perish Song or something. It's gonna do a lot of damage to Lax, I think. Gave me Rain too. I've got normal scale, so honestly I feel like a double only concern is Protect, right? Okay, well, so just did that continue recording? Okay, the Switch 2 loves to just kind of disappear sometimes on my screen. I guess I can just look through the preview. The screen will just go black. I don't know why it does that. I think it has something to do with the HDR, but I don't know. Oh no, okay, are you double protecting then? Maybe scouting? Yes, okay. For what purpose though, I wonder? Alright, so yeah, I assume just scouting, see what I'm gonna do. May switch Snorlax out. I don't know if you would bring Sinistcha to this though. I feel like you pull out Sinistcha there, right? You probably have Thick Vet though. I feel like Dragon Claw Psycho Cut should still kill, right? We'll just play this. Okay. And that... Okay, good crit. Well, that's kind of the purpose of Psycho Cut over Zen Headbutt. Also being more accurate. Oh, 1%. That kind of stinks. Okay. Fissure on Starmie. I would have kept going, but... Did they not mean to protect that turn? I don't know. Confused me. I try to overpredict sometimes. It doesn't work. So there may be Incineroar in the back and they're wanting to save it for like other stuff. I don't know. I just don't get that. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Whatever, it's fine. Fissure doesn't work anymore, so this is good for me. Do I go for the... I don't really think I care about Snorlax that much. I kind of just want to attack. Right? Dual Wing Beat. I'm faster than Politoed. So this should maybe kill. I don't know if it will. Incin? Nope, Sinistcha. Okay, well, I did kind of predict Sinistcha, just not coming out. Alright, yeah, you're protecting Snorlax. If they try to Fissure, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. Oh wait, this is really good actually. I don't know if it's gonna kill. Sinistcha is very bulky. Dragonite's pretty strong. Oh, so close. Not bad though. So you probably protect this turn. You can't, well, I mean, you could try to protect Snorlax. So what I'm gonna do here is this and then Rock Slide. We'll see what they do. I assume Sinistcha is just gonna protect itself though. Yes. And again, you may try to protect Snorlax. Maybe? No, okay. As long as it doesn't miss, we'll be okay, and even then, Dragonite should still KO. Sinistcha will be open somewhat next turn, again, unless I try to go for the double, but oh well. Their team's speed tier is kind of not great. So Politoed comes out next. It has no damage on it whatsoever. It's gonna protect, I'm sure, right? So this doesn't really matter, in all honesty. In fact, do I not just protect? Tailwind doesn't matter. How much rain is left? One turn. That's good, somewhat. Either that or, well, does it matter? If he protects, it does, yes, this doesn't matter. So I can just get some chip damage on Politoed if he doesn't protect. But he's gonna protect. Try to wait out the Perish Song. Rage powder. Okay. I was just gonna attack you anyways, because I figured you would. Wait, this works? Wait, you didn't. Okay. Would have liked to have gotten some chip damage on Politoed, but this works out somewhat better for me. Hydro Pump may just flat out kill me. I have Sash though, so I should, in theory, be fine. No Hydro Pump Weather Ball. So obviously, best case scenario, Rock Slide does hit, but that's 10% chance you can't control a lot of the time. Do I go for the flinch? What's more likely, flinch or dual wing beat killing? This deals more damage. This has the chance to make them flinch. Both have stab. I feel like I just go for the more damage, right? Unless you have some weird priority move. Oh, what's high roll, please? No. All right. Well, I don't know. I feel like it was a roll there. Is my bad? Well, I win with Rock Slide hitting, right? I feel like I did okay. I could have done better. Obviously, you can always do better, but I think they misplayed enough times to where winning by the 10%. They won by 10%, essentially, in that scenario. So I'm not really going to be too upset about that. You can't over that stuff. Okay. Kind of like Charizard for this. I don't think they have anything to set up weather. So I tried to avoid too many physical attackers. I know I have 4 of them, because there's a lot of stuff trying to be a physical wall, and then you also have Incineroar for Intimidate. Bullet Punch can be okay for Sylveon. A lot of times I do just like to lead Charizard Venusaur because that's a lot of pressure you can put up front, I think. Doesn't mean I can't bring Starmie, but I don't think that's that bad. Starmie is not the best thing in the world here. So both Machamp and Dragonite have a pretty okay matchup into Dragon. I like Machamp for that. I'm not really afraid of Breedrill. I guess it can Mega, but yeah. It's like, do I want the breaking power or not? Or maybe I try to save. I don't know. I think this is fine, right? We'll go with that. Maybe Dragonite would have been better over. I'm sick. I'm still sick, by the way. I think Dragonite is another option. I may be missing Dragonite. Okay, so Palafin, Gengar. So, do you have 3 Megas, or is this just like support Gengar? If I protect your, you can't switch. You may hard switch. Is this dumb? Maybe it has Rain Dance, the rare Rain Dance Palafin. Maybe Gengar has it. I don't know if Gengar can learn it. This is lower tiers, so you can't really predict as easily. Oh yeah, you're slower anyways. Okay. All right, so do I care about hitting both of them? Or do I just want to hit Aggron as hard as possible? I feel like I tried to just kill Aggron, right? Yeah, we're gonna just solely focus Aggron, and then this is kind of awkward. I guess I can put Gengar to sleep, or at least attempt to. This is not a very reliable move, but it does have a lot of utility when it works. Didn't Mega Evolve. So is this neutral? Yes, it is neutral. Still does enough damage though, because Aggron is very weak on the special side. Are you gonna Mega Evolve at all? Okay. I guess you maybe will. This feels like a team that went way too much into Mega Evolution. Feel like I just chip Gengar in case he has a Sash. He wakes up, that's fine. Oh, I'm still faster. This may have been a bot too. I don't know. I don't know what the bots are and what they aren't. I need to remember though, if I get Chlorophyll up, I'm faster than a Palafin, unless it's like running Choice Scarf or something. Then it may not be faster, but I think I'll probably still be faster. Like, it's base Palafin too, it's not leveled up, so. Okay, Megazord, you probably... So, part of the reason I have, like, Charizard and Venusaur up front is to maybe bait out them thinking it's sun-based. However, I think there's just enough of a mess of Pokemon in the back that they won't think that. Main thing here is that Garchomp is what I have Wide Guard for. Garchomp, Tyranitar, and Excadrill, because they like to be ran against a Sun team. I like how it's called Rain when it has a Sun Mega. That seems to be the only Mega, unless Garchomp is a Mega, but I highly doubt that. I really like Starmie up front here, and Machamp, because Machamp can run Quick Guard to protect against Fake Out, which 2 of his Pokemon most likely have. And also, I don't know if Quick Guard fails in succession, but Sucker Punch can be really annoying. Aerodactyl does okay here too. And then I think Dragonite in the back, right? Yes, Dragonite for King Gambit. The team seems to have some okay synergy. I just have to predict correctly now. I do have the tools, I just have to use them. Okay, Garchomp Ensign, that's fine. This is really good actually for me. I think I still one shot. It may be Yachi Berry, but may like Throat Chop me too. I'm not really worried about that. Ensign has an okay attack stat, but not. Do I? Yeah. Machamp resists Rock Slide. Starmie's gonna act before Garchomp, unless it's Scarfed. It could be Scarfed, right? A lot of what Machamp it's a oh wait, what is this? Okay, hold on. Look at me being the idiot. It must be the same priority level. I should have checked. Scarf? Is it Scarf? Wait, what happened? Oh yeah, I flinched. Duh. Okay, doesn't matter. We're gonna run Dynamic Punch though. I feel like this works fine, right? Okay, what priority level is Quick Guard? If it's not, it must just be +1 then. I thought it would be better than that. It's like upper hand. Upper hand has the same priority level as you're gonna okay. That's fine. Just dynamic punch that gets free confusion out. Upper hand has the same priority level as fake out. That's what I'm trying to say. Has +3, which is the same, I'm pretty sure, as fake out, which is kind of annoying. I'm not paying attention either. Okay, Charizard didn't take that much, but that's fine. Speech power has kind of been negated. Not really, though, because it's weird how it gets multiplied. You're probably going to Mega, though, and get Sun Up. So either instant attacks, well, you're probably just gonna like Solar Beam or Heat Wave or something like that. Well, if it Heat Wave may kill. I like this. I like this. I like Liquidation. I know, I'm being greedy. I want to go for the strong attack though. Oh, no, 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 you fake out. Duh. I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. Ah, didn't get it in time. I wish the menus were faster. That is kind of garbage. Yes, fake out has +3. I don't know why the menus are so slow. Again, skill issue, I know. Just pick your moves faster. I don't know who it's going to dynamic punch. Probably Zard again, if I had to guess. Fine, it does break Marble skill, but it's okay. Solar, okay, fair enough, I guess. Mostly ineffective. If the menus were snappier, you could actually do a lot more in less time, but you just can't. Yeah, that didn't happen the way I wanted it to. So, okay, let's think about this. Champ is weakened very badly. He's incredibly weak. But he's alive. I'm gonna switch to Dactyl. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that, please. I'm not scared of Incin. I want rid of you. Well, wide guard here. Probably not. Right? This may be a bad idea. I don't know. We'll see. So, what else was I thinking of? I had another issue. Okay, this is interesting. We're just spamming switches. It's gonna make our game take longer. That's okay, though. What are you gonna do? Parting shot, probably? Good crit. Good crit. Good damage. I'm safe, though, right? Okay, so we're gonna low kick. I should still be faster. I don't think Sucker Punch may be under a boost. Maybe it kills. Zard's the only thing I'm worried about, right? I feel like I just Rock Slide here and maybe get a flinch. Does some good damage to Incin. He probably has Citrus, though. Won't activate yet. There was another move, though, that I was trying to use to stop things, but the Pokemon I was using was too slow for it. I don't know what it was. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. So Quick Guard is totally useless for what I was trying to use it for, which is to stop Fake Out. I need a faster user, and it's hard to find a Pokemon with that is faster than Sneasler. Just double up again, I think. Right? Yeah. You're down to 2? Okay. I think I'm overthinking this at this point. But that's how you learn. Alright, so if that's the case, what can I give Machamp? It still works against priority, but it's not that good. Over the flinch. I'm gonna get protected. Still Rock Slide would be nice here, but yeah. This may KO. A big maybe on that. Hey, yeah, I'm not really scared of anything, honestly. Do you? How much sun is left? One turn. Okay, so I feel like I saved Starmie. Like, funny wide guard. Just in case he tries to heat wave. So long as Rock Slide doesn't miss, we're eating good. Wide guard should still be good though. Just maybe another priority move. I don't think you learn other priority moves, so they're important. So I guess maybe just something for a Trick Room team. Because he has negative speed on him. But he's going to be naturally slower than Incineroar anyways. Unless I fully build into speed, but it's kind of bad to fully build into speed. He's mostly bulk, maybe some attack. I think he's full attack and then some HP and special defense. Alright, let's look and see. Now that I know. No, 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 please. What other moves do you have that I can give you? I mean, I could give it a Scarf, but it's stuck doing Quick Guard. +3. Okay. Light Screen for whatever reason. Sucker Punch? Nope. I don't really think it'd be that useful anyways. Give it a weather move. That would be kind of funny, but unfortunately it's, again, not that useful. Okay, let's look at Quick Guard. See what Pokemon have Quick Guard. This is how I do things. Yeah, Machamp's the only Kanto Pokemon that learns it. Obviously, it'd be very nice if something like Jolteon learned it, but that doesn't happen. Huh. Earthquake, I guess, could be okay. So another problem with Kanto Pokemon is a lot of them are weak to rock, which is what Wide Guard is doing. Okay, what about Wide Guard? Is there another Wide Guard user? Tactile, which is okay, but I like him to have Tailwind. Yeah, no, it's just Tactile and Machamp. So I'm still vulnerable. I'm just flat out still vulnerable to Fake Out, which again is kind of annoying. Maybe high horsepower? I don't know. Ice Punch? Ice Punch for Garchomp? Maybe? Or Helping Hand? I guess Helping Hand does mitigate some stuff, but I think I would like him to actually deal some pretty good damage. This doesn't matter that much. I mean, it'd be nice if he had fake out. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't have fake out. He's got 4 hands to do it with. I don't have a major amount of coverage either. I really don't know what I would want to use. I guess I can check what other people are using. Stone Edge. Okay, Stone Edge for flying types. Right? Maybe Rock Slide instead. Maybe Rock Slide instead. Because it can split, which is pretty good. You're already covering steel types and flying types, or not flying types, steel types and whatever else with your fighting type coverage. Oh yeah, you have no guard, so missing isn't an issue either. Sure, we'll go with that. I bought the starter pack and did not buy the membership. I don't think that's worth my time. Unless I just get to playing it every single day, but I wish there was like a lifetime membership. That's not how you make money, is it? Okay, we are looking at a fairly standard team once again with snow instead of rain. It's most likely a choice scarf. What do you normally lead in this situation? Sneasler, something else? Okay. So Machamp can stop Blizzard. Can't stop Fake Out, which again, kind of bad, but oh well. You don't really deal that well into Machamp either. Machamp does pretty okay here. Maybe aside from Basculegion, but kind of like him there. Just do I bring Sun or not? It can be good. I also really like Stormy here too. Other than for Melodic, which can be bad. Like, do I lead? I don't know if I lead. Like, do the obvious thing? Something like that? Melodic scares me. Only problem is I don't have anything for Sneasler, and Aerodactyl would have been nice, but oh well. Again, I like throwing my head against a brick wall until something maybe works. Okay, Sneasler Dragonite. Is it Mega Dragonite maybe then? Just go for Sun immediately, I guess. Fake Out. Who do you fake out? You probably, if you're smart, you fake out Venusaur because it acts faster. I really care about this that much though. Let me just protect it. Do I protect and go for damage? I think I just naturally protect here, right? Because this doesn't matter. Sneasler's moving faster anyways, probably with a fake out. So double protect maybe? I'm a little afraid of Dragon Dance. Because Dragonite's not really threatened. I don't really know how many Dragonites run Dragon Dance though. Let's see. Fake out into Zard for whatever reason. Okay. Alright, worked out my favor. Now I am free to Mega Evolve. They did not switch in Frostlass. I'm curious what Dragonite was trying to go for. Just Heat Wave, I think. Right. Sludge Bomb into Sneasler. I'll probably... well, it doesn't matter. Who am I more afraid of? Sneasler or Dragonite? Probably Sneasler, right? Dragonite's asleep right now anyways. He may wake up, but yeah. Dragonite may have Rock Slide or Stone Edge, and that's why it's sitting in here. If that's the case, I can learn that it will do that sometimes, and maybe consider bringing who blocked it. Okay, that's okay, I guess. Maybe consider bringing Starmie instead, because Starmie does pretty good into this lead here. Okay, so you said Frostlass. I feel like you're probably just going to... You're faster, I'm pretty sure, right? So I put you to sleep. Well, no, you Mega, so you're faster. So that's the case. I protect, bring up my champ, right? Now I have wide guards to go with. This may be greedy. This does boost to defense, so I might consider actually switching out Zord. Because I only have really physical attackers. You're gonna see how much this does. Decent amount. Champ is not, you know, super especially bulky. Dragonite's gonna wake up. Is gonna use Tailwind. Okay, I think that's fine. Dragonite is faster now, though, which kind of stinks. So what do you use into Zard? You're probably counting on Zard getting finished off by Blizzard, right? And if Zard doesn't get finished off by Blizzard, well, you're not really probably as afraid of... This is actually a rough situation. I did not consider the double ice weakness being that bad. We're gonna try this. May be bad, but... Oh well. I need to get this experience under my belt and figure out what to do in this situation. Dragonite can only attack one person. And if it tries to attack both of us, then... Wide guard. Rock slide. Okay, Dragon Claw. Alright, fair enough. Dragonite does its job. Or not Dragonite. I guess maybe it does. That was maybe the whole purpose. But good damage. Good damage. Only problem is I have to hopefully stall out. This is kind of rough. Dragonite gets a free hit to take. I'm more afraid of the Tailwind than anything else. Right. The snow is bad. I feel like I have to get Zard back out, though, as quick as possible. So, Dragonite may go down here. Again, this may not be smart, because Zard doesn't have much to hit with. And even then, Frostlass is still faster. Alright, big damage. Dragon Claw, I assume? Well, no, Dragon Claw probably happens on Venusaur, right? Okay, so I have an extreme speed to use. How many Pokemon? You got 3 left still, right? I can protect here. Could just switch Frostlass out. Is it obvious enough that I'm going to protect that they switch out? Well, they just Blizzard, right? They continuously do that. Switch into fire, I guess? Or drought? I don't know what I'm doing. I think I've already lost, so we're going to try some weird scenarios. Let's see if we get that 30% miss. I don't think it matters that much. Protect and miss. You miss. You miss. No. Okay. This doesn't negate the damage either. However, well, crit doesn't help for sure. However, since you didn't switch Frostlass out, you get a free turn of Chlorophyll. And Tailwind is out, which is, I think, important. I don't know if my Dragonite is faster or not, though I do believe that your Frostlass is, well, no. I think this is the priority, right? Marvel Scale is broken, so I can hit you for really strong damage as long as I win the speed tie, unless you're Jolly, which is possible. And then I go to get rid of Frostlass. You have another Pokemon on your team, though. I wish I could see. It's Sneasler. Sneasler is bad. Sneasler is really bad. But I can still deal some damage to it. Frostlass may protect here. Okay, yes. Wait, what? I thought, okay, no, I didn't even see your fourth Pokemon. All right, Extreme Speed comes out. It does KO, so I think we're guaranteed to lose here. But that's fine. I get the Energy Ball off. Escalegion goes down to Sash. Okay, that's new. Adaptability Sash is certainly something. I have a feeling you probably just switch in Frostlass though, right? Or Sneasler. You probably switch in Sneasler, right? I haven't even taken down a single... No, I did. What did I take down? Oh, I guess I got rid of Sneasler already. All right, fair enough. Blaster Specs would have stung there. You'd probably just Yacht Dragon Claw me, which does good damage. Really, the idea here is just to even up the thing, but I don't think I outspeed Frostlass. 80 base speed ain't beating the Mega's base speed, that's for sure. Alright, that's game. Like Dragonite may even be faster. If I can't win, I at least try to even the board as much as I can. I think I switched too much. I don't think I needed to switch there. Again, the Blizzard is scary. What is your speed tier? I should check what Frostlass's speed tier is. I think I would know these things, but I do not. It has 120. It only gets 10 more speed, surprisingly. So it actually ties with Stormy if it's running the same nature in IVs or EVs. Alright, another Frostlass. I had Tailwind of my own, I would have done pretty good there. I kind of like Stormy Dactyl lead. I don't know what. So Quick Guard would be okay here to block any of Tailwind shenanigans from Talonflame. What do you run here? Don't get me wrong, Zard seems all right here, but I like Dactyl. Dactyl, Stormy, Dragonite, and Machamp probably. Again, just don't have a great matchup into Frostlass. I should probably give Venusaur since I'm not running Clefable, Citrus Berry. My only problem with Venusaur is it's only good in one Pokemon, and it's kind of bad into the rest of them. But at the same time, I don't really have an answer for Milotic. I'm not... Okay, if it sets up Tailwind, I get my own Tailwind up. So I think I'm fine here. Like, maybe... Well, okay. If it doesn't matter that much, then Wide Guard from Machamp may be more important if it leads. Garchomp. Okay, so these are Frostlass. should be fine. I think I just double protect here to block. I have no idea. It is not consistent who they fake out. I feel like attacking with Stormy would be the play here if I'm going to attack at all, because you stop Tailwind from going up. At the same time, if it just megas and uses Blizzard, which does some okay damage, or Shadow Ball, we're still fine. Now they may switch out to something else, but probably just gonna Shadow Ball. No. Fake out into Blizzard probably kills Aerodactyl. So if you're trying to avoid Tailwind getting set up, that's probably what you want to go for. Okay, yes, I could have attacked with Stormy there. Though it would have been probably a speed type. Alright, so who is the scariest? I'm not super afraid of either one of these Pokemon, in all honesty. I feel like I hit, well, defense is boosted though right now. So, Psycho Cut? No. Liquidation and Tailwind. Shadow Ball's gonna sting if it survives, and it probably, well, huge power is very strong. It is very good and very strong. And for us, it's not super strong on the physical side. So even with the snow boost, I could see it dying. I can also see it not dying, literally right in front of my eyes. It does Blizzard, which I find odd, but maybe you go for close combat on the Aerodactyl, get your Unburden boost. Oh, cool. That's fine. Watch Aerodactyl get frozen too. No, okay, so going for that, you're gonna trigger your Unburden, which is okay. I'm fine with that, I think. As far as I'm aware. It's always a toss-up, whatever Sneasler's using. So, now the question. I think Machamp. Right? I think Freeze is more like sleep in this game. You're guaranteed to thaw out after a certain point. I don't know though. You probably are more afraid of Stormy here. Oh, really? Okay. Cool, I guess. Well, now, hey. Oh, also, thank you, Stormy. I'm fine with Freeze not meaning anything. Bullet Punch probably would have done a lot there anyways after 2 defense drops. Okay, so now here comes the siege boss. That is Milotic. Do I focus on just flat out killing? So Gambit is not very fast. Neither is Machamp though, and it may be faster. I'm pretty sure Milotic's guaranteed to be faster though. I really want to just get rid of Milotic. Gambit may Sucker Punch though. Like maybe Muddy Water. Wait, if it's Muddy Water. I don't think this matters too much though, because Sucker Punch just stinks. But anyway, Helping Hand, Sucker Punch. Stormy, right? Which is where Quick Guard. Again, Quick Guard would have been handy there. Yes. What? What? Why? No way. Really? I think Kanto would have went off there if it used it. I'm faster than Melodic. What? Is Melodic that slow? I know it's slow. It's normally used in Trick Room teams sometimes. They forfeit, okay. Okay, what? Oh, I had... Ignore me, I had Tailwind. Obviously, that's why I'm faster. I have a minus speed nature on my champ. So I was wondering, why am I faster? It's almost like I set up Tailwind for a purpose. Sucker Punch into Machamp was just a throw, though. This looks like... I really don't understand the random Oranguru on a non-Trick Room team. It's like Sun team, I guess. You probably lead... like Kangaskhan and Charizard are your Megas. Am I crazy, or this just looks like something weird is going on here. I don't know what. I like this. Starmie's really good into pretty much this entire team. Dragonite hits the normal type. Kangaskhan. Only thing I really don't have a major answer for is Superior, but Dragonite can hit it pretty hard. Also, well, I have Aerodactyl too. That seems pretty alright if I do say so myself. Yeah, I think that covers their team pretty good. Again, my leads are kind of bad because I just like to lead the obvious lead, but I don't know. It's like speed control feels really important to me, so try to get it set up. A lot of times I fail that, but yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is Whimsicott's gonna set up Tailwind. So what I'm gonna do here is protect Starmie and set up my own Tailwind. Now maybe Whimsicott goes for an Encore, which kind of bad. I hate Encore Prankster. That's garbage. Not fun to fight against. And I can't use it myself. What? Cotton Guard? Oh, interesting. So kind of a weird hybrid. All right, so Whimsicott can be bad. Whimsicott's probably gonna try to Encore Starmie. I feel like that's what it's wanting to do. But I think I can cheese that, right? Or not cheese it, but play into that and just double target Superior. Superior is somewhat bulky, 95, 75 defenses. Well, 95 defenses, 75 HP. Huh? Okay. Scar? What did it use the first turn? Oh, Leaf Storm probably, right? Okay, so it does the cotton spore thing into tailwind to make it go fast. This is fine. I like this, I think. I think I like this. Does a steel coat boosted bullet punch kill? Probably not. We're gonna wanna figure that out though. Kinda like to switch out, honestly. Just do that. Didn't. Looked like it almost didn't. Alright, Moonblast is going to do a lot. You can bulk it though. Good job. Alright, Bullet Punch will kill there. Okay, Mega, probably. Do I switch here? I've got one turn of Tailwind. I kind of like switching, getting Aerodactyl speed back up. Probably Thunder Punch, right? But I don't think you're going to have much to do with Dragonite other than that. Well, Body Slam. Right, maybe Double Edge. I like being able to reset Tailwind later, though. Fake Out can happen. I didn't think about Fake Out. Alright, that's fine. Moonblast probably KOs, right? That's okay, though. I kind of like this. Because I feel like the obvious play is just to attack into... Oh yeah, I still have full HP, don't I? Okay, so I get a free Tailwind off here. I think I protect. I still have Marvelous Scale up, too. You have no form of priority? Do I even do that, or do I just... Yeah, I'm gonna want the speed. Right. You know, I could just Extreme Speed. I think that will kill. They're very weak. Okay, double Rock Slide. Marvel Scale, coming in handy. This should be checkmate. Oh wait, no, no, there's another one. Okay, so Instruct. Follow Me Instruct is a fun thing, but I don't have that option right now. Feel like I just, well, I probably Rock Slide and then Locate. Should finish it up. I don't know how heavy Kangaskhan is. This may not be dealing more damage. We're gonna do it. I wonder what Oranguru has though. It maybe has well, that stinks. Flinch, please. Yeah, Dragon Claw, well, I don't think it would have KO'd, but it would have been nice. Oh, goodness. Another 10% ruining the match. That is the name of the game, though. Instruct, yeah. No flinch either. It's kind of funny. The miss is less likely than it doesn't miss. Okay, fair enough. I ain't gonna... You probably protect Kangaskhan, right? You do... just double attack, I think, getting you a win, though, also. Doesn't KO. Alright, I have a chance for a crit win. Does this have a higher crit ratio? No, it does not. Crit, please. This is the second time that's happened today. All right, fair enough. Crit would have won. I don't mind. I lost to a rock slide miss. I could have played better, obviously. Again, you can always play better, but yeah. I don't have protect on Machamp. So what that means is I can't protect from something like Fake Out. The whole point was like Quick Guard was going to protect from Fake Out, but you can't do that if you don't have enough speed. That doesn't work. This is a weird team. I'm going to assume that Dragonite is not a Mega and your Mega is a Charizard and Roslass, so Fire and Sun, or sorry, Snow and Sun. You probably do not bring your Zard then, right? Do I bring Zard in the back? I really want to get rid of Frostlass as quick as possible. All right, that's kind of the whole point. At the same time, I do feel as if Starmie and Machamp or Aerodactyl work pretty well together. I don't know. Yeah, and I just don't. Zard doesn't match. It matches into three Pokemon technically, but again, maybe I shouldn't be overthinking this too much. Dactyl may be pretty good in the back. Well, Dragonite's probably your Tailwind setter, right? Working with this, I don't think this is going to work very well. I feel like Champ is better because he has priority too. You can use. Infernape and Frostlass. Does Infernape get Fake Out? It's a little too late to check. I think we've established that Liquidation does not kill, right? So I feel like they double into Aerodactyl though. Let's see. I do find it very funny though if Infernape gets Fake Out, but again, I'm actually faster, surprisingly. Well, you're faster in base always, so that's not special. Now we speed tie, because I gain less speed than you do. Yes, okay, but you Fake Out the right Pokemon, so now I know you do get Fake Out. So you probably, what? You may have Vacuum Wave. Oh, Aurora Veil. That's kind of bad. I don't have Brick Break or anything to break that. I think that's fine though. What we do here is just do our best to hit Frostlass as hard as possible. Like, is Dual Wing Beat better? Because it's single target. It's dealing half as much damage in theory. But that's also kind of dealing half as much in a weird way. It's dealing slightly less and then half. This is probably better. It's probably dealing more damage overall too. Oh, okay. Dragonite. If this hits, we break Marvel Scale, which is important. It does hit, and it does break Marvel Scale. I don't think Liquidation's dealing enough damage, though. Yeah, it's not. But that's okay, because I'm faster next turn. You're probably... Okay, good flinch. Never mind. Looky here at Snarby being very good. Ice Spinner is a guaranteed KO. And I can just dual wing beat Frostlass. Right? I feel like I don't even bother. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Okay, good. Yes, awesome. Rock Slide would have been better there, though, to protect from that. Extreme Speed? Nope, no Extreme Speed either. Good crit. Don't know if it mattered or not. Alright, here we go again. You have not taken any damage? Well, 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 I feel like the correct play here is just to protect again, right? No fake out for you, my friend. Because now this puts me in a better position than the start, because I'll only have one turn of snow. And they won't be able to fake up me when I use Tailwind. Predictable? Yes. Good? Also yes. Okay, so the rest of the team matches up okay. But also, Machamp can just bullet punch. Boravel has one turn left, so I may not even be able to KO Infernape. I really want rid of Frostlass, though. I feel like that's better. I don't really know what Infernape's going to be able to do to Starmie anyways. It may have a Dark type attack, but, you know. Alright, first bit of damage. Let's combat. Doesn't do that much. The extra bulk is appreciated on Starmie. You have White Herb? Nope. Alright, so you have no snow, you have no... Yeah, we're good. Alright, I'll do one more match. Feel like I'm starting to run out of steam here, so... See how good we can do in this next one. Alright. So, most like... Well, okay, so... Maybe Mega Aerodactyl and Mega Delphox. I assume it's just Mega Delphox. Most likely, though. You don't have Sun Setters, so Starmie looks pretty good here. Starmie looks incredibly good here, actually. Aside from not being faster than Dragapult, Poltergeist is going to hit pretty hard. I don't think Dactyl... doesn't Dragapult have like 140 speed? It may only be 120. Not really worried about using Venusaur either. I feel like this is another winning combination of sorts. Let's see. I think Dragapult has 140 speed. It may be wrong. Let me check. Yeah, 142. It's incredibly fast. It's just incredibly frail, too. You don't lead it, which is good. I like that. We like it when you don't lead that. So, concern here, you're probably running Mega Aerodactyl, right? If that is the case, you can only fake out one of my teammates, and you're probably going to either attack, or you're going to set up Tailwind. Tailwind's bad. Of course it's bad. I feel like I have to feel like I do this actually. Right? No. I feel like I do this actually. Because if it's Mega, Megas usually don't set up Tailwind. Sometimes they will. But I'm expecting a Fake Out into mine so they have speed advantage. Oh, no, it's not a Mega. Okay, that's fine. That is A-okay. Just double attack here then? I don't like that. Like, do you double? In reality, what does Sneasler have? Like, I'm afraid of Rock Slide flinching, but I don't think Sneasler can KO Stormy. Now, a combination of this, where Sneasler gets rid of, but that doesn't. Okay, that's fine. I know you don't have the sash for sure. Spectle had it. So you're probably trying to poltergeist, right? Maybe a shadow sneak? I feel like this is better. Hope I win the speed tie. I will actually have win turn of Tailwind advantage too. After this is all over, if I survive, obviously. Get the speed tie win, unless they were not jolly. Which is good. You didn't shadow sneak, so I'm expecting a poltergeist. Get the flinch. All right, awesome. This turn, I will then instead do Dual Wing V. And I'd honestly really like to just save Stormy for later. Am I faster? For now, I can actually double protect and get speed advantage. No, I can't, because I just protected Stormy, right? Rock Slide here, right? Yes, because it was slower. I find it weird that it was slower, but... Or run this. I think Delphox is faster, though. May not be. Again, I don't have my speed stats down. If it's faster, then it will outspeed it. It may try to KO. I'm expecting maybe a Shadow Sneak. I feel like they're just going to try to double into Machamp, though. Since Starmie was vulnerable. Okay, this works. The Wing Beat would have been better. I don't know if Rock Slide gets the boosted damage for being single target now. Sorry. All right, now we get a free turn of this. I think Bullet Punch should kill. And then we just Rock Slide, right? I also could set up Tailwind next turn. I probably should have done that. That may have been better. I think this should KO, right? Yes. You are incredibly frail. I feel like the Sun Gore is so obvious that it's easier to kind of just bamboozle them a little bit, maybe. Like, the idea is to have two completely polarizing cores. That way, their middling lead let's say for them to lead for both is kind of bad compared to, you know, one or the other, unless they just predict correctly. Okay, I think I'm gonna call that there. That went pretty all right. All things considered. So, of course, this is lower ranked, so obviously it's gonna go better. But you have to get through the lower ranks to get to the higher ranks. I'm not doing what I did with Splatoon, trying to get to the higher ranks and only doing that. I want to have fun. I don't want to grind too badly. Either way, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Had fun. I'll do more of this. I may play a standard Pokemon game at some point. I don't know, but more Monster Hunter, of course. Later on. Goodbye.